Welcome to another Warford Orthodontics Straight Talk podcast. This is episode number 3, and in this episode, we'll be discussing some of the myths surrounding orthodontics and help you make a more educated decision when it comes to getting your teeth straight. Welcome back to the Straight Talk podcast. I'm Scott Wild, your host, along with Dr. John Warford. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Hey, there are a lot of myths when it comes to orthodontics, and some of these myths can literally deter people away from or distract people away from getting their teeth straightened. Let's talk about some of those myths.
Okay, great.
Number one is you need a referral to see an orthodontist.
Yeah, that's incorrect. Unlike many areas of regular medicine and dentistry, you don't need to see a dentist to get a referral to an orthodontist. Any patient can self-refer or refer their child.
Okay. Number two, orthodontics isn't affordable. I mean, I see posts on Facebook all the time about, my kid's got to get braces. It's time to go to the poorhouse.
Usually the investment of orthodontics, to give you some perspective, the investment for full orthodontic treatment is about the same as crowning 4 to 5 teeth in your mouth. Okay. And so it's we're straightening 28 teeth for the price of crowning 4 to 5 teeth, and there's no grinding or pain or anything at all like that involved in doing the orthodontics. The other thing is that we offer 0% payment plans. We offer no down payment plans. And essentially, we'll work to help you find a way to make it happen.
I know that when my wife and I were deciding, not only with Sydney, but with myself, late in last year, I think it was like August, we were kind of running out of flex benefits, and you were willing to even work with our flex benefits program.
Yeah, that's flex benefit plans. Even though there have been some changes this year, we generally will help people, especially if there's a child that needs to have some treatment done right away. We will defer until the next calendar year to start the larger payments, at least when the flex benefits kick in.
And I also think there's another issue that I think when people go to the orthodontics, it's almost like everything comes on at once. And this is kind of one of those, you can pay for it now or you can pay for it later, right? If you don't take care of your teeth, if you've seen instances where 7-year-olds come in and you can detect an early impacted tooth and take care of it versus a 16-year-old coming in with the same problem, and now it's much more expensive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. The old adage certainly plays a part in orthodontics every day. Happened this morning. Saw a older sibling had a rather significant sort of scenario occur in their teenage years. So the parents brought the younger kids in, and in this case, we're able to try to make things go better so that the younger child doesn't undergo what the older child had to.
So number 3. Braces are noticeable. I mean, you got the old teasing brace face and metal mouth and all of that.
Yeah, the braces. We still do metal braces, and that's kind of the standard for the majority of children, at least. But clear braces are available nowadays, and they're actually perfectly clear. For many years, they weren't perfectly clear. They still have some metal on them. And now we have Invisalign, and Invisalign is straightening teeth without even using braces at all. And adults usually will qualify for that sort of an option, and even some kids will as well. We still have some kids and some adults that still like colors, and so they still want to have shiny stuff on their teeth. I had an adult last week that did not want Invisalign. She wanted metal braces. She wanted everybody to see them.
And my daughter could hardly wait to put the colored bands on and create her color palette in her mouth. And and Invisalign is a great option. I mean, I'm actually wearing them right now, and I didn't for many years get braces because I've been podcasting and I've been in radio, and I didn't want it to change my voice, and I don't notice any change at all now, and these are very comfortable to wear.
Yeah, and Invisalign has really been a game changer, and it's been a lot of fun. It's revitalized a lot of orthodontics because the whole aesthetics has been a big deterrent for a lot of people. And Invisalign has a lot of advantages over regular braces, which we'll probably go into another podcast. But they really are invisible. I can barely see them, and I know a patient's wearing them.
Here's another myth: is that if I walk through your doors, that my kid's going to walk out with braces.
Yeah, that we don't. The orthodontist doesn't fabricate the orthodontic problem. Our job is just to point out, what the problems are on the X-ray or on the pictures, and sometimes it's the psychological problems that we have questionnaires that can help bring those out, especially for some kids. And we point out the problems and we offer solutions. We offer for what potential issues may arise would be, and we let the parent or the patient make the final determining factor. As I say to people, I have said in the past, I've yet to duct tape anybody into the chair and put braces on them.
So it's ultimately you're giving them enough information where they can make an educated decision. And now with your new iTero scanner.
Yeah, it's the iTero is kind of a game changer as well. To see the look in people's eyes when you say, and by the way, if you'd like to see what your teeth are going to look like straight, I mean, it gets quite a reaction out of them. So
here's myth number 5. My child's teeth are going to straighten as they get older.
Yeah, the thought is that my 8-year-old is going to keep on growing, and so they're going to grow out of the crowding. But the epidemiologic research that was done years ago determined that the vast majority of cases, once you reach a certain level of crowding, doesn't get any better with time. Usually, just gets worse with time. And any adult that had braces as a child and discontinued their retainer wear can attest to the fact that that's the natural course of things.
Epidemiologic research. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So number 6, I don't need to go to my family dentist while I'm undergoing orthodontic care.
Yeah, well, some people think that we're taking care of all the things that your family dentist takes care of, and certain things we are, most things we're not. If there's any sore spots or something like that, we'll address those. But our X-rays don't show cavities, at least not until they're big bad cavities, and we're not cleaning the teeth as thoroughly as your general dentist does. We don't clean under the gum line or anything like that. So we recommend that people continue to see their general dentist on the same schedule or more often if we see the need arise.
What I have noticed when people come in is that you're all about education, and you're allowing people and parents to come back and sit with their child while their child's getting their braces on. It's really about giving them all the information they need, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we encourage the parents to come back with their child, ask as many questions as they want, find out what changes may be happening or occurring in the treatment plan. How is treatment progressing? Are we on time? Aren't we? How can the child help, and how are they doing in taking care of their braces?
And that first consultation is always free, right?
First consultation is free. You get, we take a full set of records, appropriate X-rays for making the proper diagnosis, pictures, and a treatment plan the day one.
So you're basically giving them enough information during that free consultation to make that decision. You're not forcing anyone to get braces, but you're giving them enough information to make an intelligent decision as to whether or not this is the right thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So once again, check out WarfordOrthodontics.com. You can find all the information there. You can find our podcasts. If you'd like to make a request for an appointment, just go to WarfordOrthodontics.com/requests. What's the phone number one more time if people want to
701-255-1311.
All right. If you would like to share your comments as well and your myths that you've heard about orthodontics, we would love for you to look down below, put your comments in the comment section there, and we would love to bring up your comments in a future podcast. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.